have we changed at all, or that's just a sign? That's just something that happened.
Yep.
And we're not fully different.
That's
okay.
right. Nope. It happened. And from what you've been told, you know that is a sign of the change. For all you know, that might have literally just been a traveling through the portal kind of pain. But it felt kind of weird, and you kind of feel like that might be the starting of the change.
Rippy would take off his top hat and like wipe some newly appearing sweat from his brow.
Yeah.
And sort of looking around at the rest of the party would say, "Oi, any of the rest of you feel that?" And then while rubbing his stomach would like look around at the sights to behold and say, "Maybe you just need to take a shit." While sort of idly taking in the horizon, just speculating.
Okay. Just gonna write this down. Why don't we talk about the classes that you chose for these guys? The class is not going to come into play right now, but this is just for so in case anybody wants to look it up or know what it is, and especially so I can write it down so I know what the fuck. So Bishop, what class did you choose for Bishop Kane?
The investigator.
Investigator. Okay, perfect. Do you know anything about what the investigator is, or did you just pick it?
Oh, I got the thing.
Oh, nice. So what are some of the aspects of the investigator?
So pretty much that's they're exactly what they sound like. They're an investigator. They use their mind to hold on. I can read you like the one off.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
I gotta find it. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on. Shut up. I can find it. Give me a second. Just shut up. Hold on.
Do I still need to shut up?
No, shut up. I'm
Okay.
almost there. Okay. Shut up! Investigators are exactly what their name suggests. They excel at searching for clues, finding patterns, profiling, and dealing with those they seek.
Perfect. Yeah, I mean, investigator does exactly what it sounds like. Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Tiger, what class did you choose?
I've chosen the Knowledge Eater, which is I think it's like a one-off. Somebody dungeon worldy made it, but they can eat memories and information out of other people's heads if I can get a hold of them, and I'll eat like pages of a book, either by reading it or like physically eating the pages, and be able to use power that way by kind of expelling it back out.
I have the tiger. Might be one of the most fucked up scary characters I think I've ever fucking met. A 6'4" fucking cat person with human eyes who eats knowledge and memories.
What's the class called?
Knowledge Eater.
Jesus, man, that's fucking terrifying.
Like, what the fuck?
Yay!
Oh my god. Okay.
I love it.
I mean, I was about to say, like, the class is scary, but you've played Final Fantasy, right?
That's true. Yeah. Okay, Rippy, which class did you choose?
I chose the Charlatan.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's pretty fucking perfect because the whole thing is basically basically a snake oil salesman. The whole thing is basically being a con artist, sleight of hand. I have a bag of tricks that has quote unquote contains various props such as magic wands, powders that change the color of fire and smoke, crystals, tarot cards. I also, as long as I have my bag of tricks on me, I have a supply of the following items: flash paper to create a quick burst of bright flame, which blinds an enemy for 30 seconds. Smoke bombs to fill an area roughly the size of a small room with thick smoke, meaning that creatures in the affected area can only see 2 feet in front of them. Fireworks, cherry bombs that can be thrown, which do 1d10 damage.
What the
Yep.
fuck? Wait, what the fuck?
Yep.
That's like as hard as
Also-
a barbarian hits, man.
Yep. I also get rockets, which take 1 minute to set up, but do 2d6 damage and follow an erratic
fuck.
path. So I take -1 to all volley rolls.
Holy shit.
And then I also get some pretty fucking cool things like patent medicine, reverses baldness, improves your sex appeal, cures all diseases of the body and mind, guaranteed. It'll fix your asthma too. Okay, maybe not, but it does heal 1d4 plus your level in hit points, and you can make 2 doses per day.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick a new class. I'll be
Yeah,
right
what the fuck?
I love some of the little
Oh,
flavor
I just found
abilities.
one called the Charlatan. It looks so good.
I found it, and I love the ability Fortune Teller. When you tell a mark their future, roll plus charisma. On a 10+, they will believe you and act as if that is their fate until your prediction is proven wrong or you're shown to be a fraud. On a 7 to 9, you're still successful, but the mark will be suspicious and look for reasons to disbelieve you.
Oh
So,
my
like-
god, that's so fucking cool, man.
Yeah, dude. So I'm pretty fucking excited. So that's basically what I'm that's what I'm looking
Yeah.
for. Is that's
Fuck
I
yeah.
think I'm gonna be the charlatan.
Man, okay. Perfect. Sebastian, which class did you choose?
I chose the failed arcanist.
Hey,
That
perfect.
makes so much sense. Failed arcanist. What's a little tell me a little bit about that thing.
Well, I'm gonna send you the PDF real quick.
Perfect.
I'll put it in the main channel. But I love it because it's like a wizard trying to be a wizard, but he's not really a wizard. Like there's things called like laughing stock of the wizarding world. You only learn through failure. I'm a real wizard now. You know that. Like, and the abilities are basically like, I've always wanted to try this. Fail safe wards. I got this under control. I summoned something I shouldn't have. Like I love these spell names.
Oh my
but,
god.
But laughing stock of the wizarding world, you have dreamed of being a spellcaster ever since the earliest days of your youth. When you came of age, you were accepted to a magical teaching institution. However, your dreams weren't enough to traverse the demanding road of becoming a true spellcaster. You dropped out of your training, heading into the world with only a partial control of the myriad of spells you were taught, mastering none of them. All the
shit.
all the spellcasters consider you their lesser and cannot bring themselves to take you seriously.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
It's so harsh.
You guys did such good jobs with these fucking classes, man.
Listen,
I
can
really.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I really love the name of this ability or advanced move. I summoned something I shouldn't have.
Oh no.
Whenever you roll a 7+4, I know a spell. You can choose to ignore the cost, risk, or consequence that the GM names. If you do, the GM can select any monster from the rulebook or one that they have created. You accidentally summon this creature. The GM will tell you how the creature acts, but likely it will want to ruin the thoughtless idiot who called it away from its home.
Oh my god.
Fucking
That is
awesome.
so good. Wow. This
Well, I hate you, so
this
everyone else is like, "That's so cool. Go fuck yourself." Well, you are actively going against us.
Oh my god. This is going to be quite a fucking insane arc. Holy shit, these things are bizarre.
So I wanted to tell you that since everyone else has cool names, I wanted to tell you my favorite cool name that I have for my spell.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You're gonna hate it, actually.
What is it?
It's called I Know a Guy.
God. Okay, what the fuck does that do?
You know where to find people who know things, or people who know things. When you spout lore, on a miss, you know from where or who to get the information from you need. The GM will tell you from who or where to get it.
That's bullshit.
That is super powerful.
You don't have that ability. Yeah, I'm fucking
it's-
homebrewing it.
it's-
You don't have that
yeah.
shit. That's way
I
too
haven't
fucking
fucked you.
strong. Oh my god. That's fucking busted though. What the hell? I think it's good though. I think with the world set up as it is, especially with like the people who know things are ascended, right? Like they're fucking monsters and you're not allowed to talk to them. So knowing who to talk to is only quite so helpful, right? Because you can't just go talk to them. So I actually think that's super balanced with the world that I have created. I actually really like that, even though I definitely do also hate it.
Listen, I've never abused any of my abilities, minus the maybe walking through a wall once or twice. But that was also for comical reasons. Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah, no, you've actually done really good with that. Not trying to break the game.
Come along, Watson.
Oh God, what does that do?
I don't fucking know. I just picked it because of the name. I was like, that looks like it'll work.
What does Come Along Watson do?
You have taken someone under your wing to aid in your investigations. Treat your companions as your character, but with access to only the basic moves. Your companion has a +2 modifier to one stat and a +1 modifier to all other stats, half of your maximum HP, and uses your damage die. In addition, you have 3 points to distribute among your companion's attributes of inspect, interrogate, and research. When you work with your companion on examining a scene, add their inspect to your roll. Ask questions or intimidate someone, add their interrogate to your roll. Or gather information or recalling some obscure lore, add their research to your roll.
Holy fuck. You're really like, outside of combat, it's gonna be fucking hard to fucking bamboozle you with the fucking bonuses and shit. I love it though. No, that's good. That's gonna.
Yeah, he uses all sorts of weird stuff. Like apparently, my main stat is guile.
Oh,
which is like it's like I guess we'll have to sit down and like figure this all out. But yeah, he rolls guile instead of charisma or something like that. And it's guile is this plus this or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. We'll after the session, I will grab all these playbooks from you guys and make sure that I design upcoming encounters with them in mind. I don't have to worry about the current ones though, because you guys are still basically the nobodies that you came in as. You actually have no powers right now.
Oh, uh-oh.
You have no spells. Your stats are basically just basic nothing. You have no weapons. You have no tools. You have no nothing. The entry into this world has basically stripped you of everything. Sebastian still has his whiskey, but that's about it. So don't worry too much about your skills and abilities. You have none for right now. Don't worry, the change will take care of that though, but it may come with one or two little drawbacks as well. So now that we know your characters a little bit, you have stepped through the portal and it is nighttime. Darkness envelops the world, but there are large street lamps that illuminate the quiet street that you find yourselves on. There are large weeping willows that kind of lean over the sidewalk, and there are a few clouds drifting in front of the large full moon. And as you kind of look around your surroundings, you notice that you are in front of a giant wrought iron gate, black iron that is easily 12 feet tall, that has spikes on the top. Beyond the gate is a huge mansion made of deep brown wood and deep red brick with these conical spires that reach high up into the sky. The windows are all dark with curtains covering them, and you see a swarm of bats kind of swoop out from an alcove and swirl around the spires and silhouette against the moon before disappearing into the night. And on the gate, you see a small intercom. And it's kind of anachronistic because it looks like this is like a medieval mansion with medieval, no, maybe not medieval, but, Victorian gate, Victorian giant estate kind of thing. And then there's a very modern, very electronic intercom that is connected to a very technical looking locking system that is keeping the gate closed. And you see that there is an envelope on top of the intercom. What would you guys like to do?
Can I ask a quick question
Yeah.
first? So we're all still in our bodies that we came with?
Yeah.
Is that going to cause a problem? I guess we don't know. Did anybody know before we left? Were you saying that there are monsters that are good? Like, is the cat person thing going to be an issue? Should I put on a hood?
You don't know. You know that some
Yeah.
people transform into monsters at will, but as for like cat people and stuff, you actually don't know if they're common here.
Okay, let's just play it and see. Folks, I don't know if people are going to be okay with this whole thing. So maybe is there a camera on this gate?
Oh,
If all
there
else
a
fails,
camera?
it'd just be a pet.
Okay.
Like a seeing eye dog or a cat or whatever.
I don't love that.
right,
We'll
is
make
this
it
what
work.
you were looking for? And I think Rippy would go up and grab the envelope. Now, did we get the impression from anyone who gave us any instruction? Do we get the impression that this is a super tricky realm? Like everything's a pitfall, everything's a trap? Or is it just sort of the crushing weight of the oppression of Volos like 1984?
It's more the crushing weight and just grind you down and fear of reprisal kind of thing. Like if you step out of line, they'll kill you. It's not that, everything is a deception and an illusion and all that stuff. It's more that if you're told to do something, or if you know you're supposed to do something, you have to do it. And if you don't, big consequences.
Okay. Yeah, so I think Rippy would go up and just grab the envelope.
Yep.
What does it say on it?
It says it has like a big calligraphy Y on the front, like the letter Y on the front.
Gotta stand for yes, right? You should
Oi.
open it.
Any of you names start with the letter Y? How about you, Sebastian?
Did you?
Are you really?
Oh, look at who's going to school, got his big self-help book learning college words. Just because some of us ain't afforded to go to a post-secondary education, isn't it, bruv? Right? And then you just open the envelope.
Okay. You open the envelope and there is a letter inside. They're like a folded piece of paper.
Aye, seems to be some sort of letter. What do you think? I should read it to you?
Can you read?
Of course I can. All right, here you go. And he'd just give it to Bishop Kane.
All right, this is gonna be fun.
You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. You know what? Here, I'm gonna DM you.
Okay.
What the letter says,
All right.
and make sure there's no fucking DM notes in there.
And then the monster springs out from
Yeah,
behind
right.
the gate.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Okay. There you go, Vin.
All right. Well, this doesn't make very much sense. Roar is the sound of my Sandblaster 9000. I'm gonna take your water and
You need to
leave you
scroll
to die for
down.
no reason other
Scroll
than cooperation
down.
is evil, and I must kill to feel anything since my wife left me for a cactus dude just because he has a sustainable income and a sharp business acumen.
Damn it! Scroll down. Oh God.
Oh fuck! You're never
But
gonna live
also
that down.
mushy like an awful taste.
Oh, further down.
Fuck bananas. Oh, this isn't it. Hold on. This is on the back side. My bad. Our special guests will not be arriving today. My apologies for the last minute notice, as I am sure you have made all the preparations already, but they are not needed. You will be informed the next time we have a special guests ready. But for now, just continue as you were. Signed, M.
Sounds like we're the special guests now.
What do you think that for? You feel special?
Probably a birthday party.
Could be a birthday party. Is it your birthday?
No. Is
There
it
you
yours?
go. No. What
But
about you, pussycat?
They haven't read the letter yet. I feel special enough to rip that letter up and just take the
Oh.
place of whoever that guest was going to be.
We
Well-
couldn't there, but who's M?
Who's them? Who's why? Is that whose house this is, you think? Should we give her a knock and find out?
There's only one way to find out. I'll start knocking.
On the wrought iron gate.
Press the button.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant.
There's an intercom right here.
That's what
You
I mean.
have it.
That's what I mean. That's what I
You
Man.
knock it on the intercom. Hello.
You knock on the
You also
intercom.
knock on the telephone, eh?
I'll knock on the buzzer button. Did I do it right?
And nothing happens for maybe 20 seconds.
I guess not. No, I don't think you did do it right.
Oh, I'll do it again.
Fernando? Fernando, there's someone on the intercom. Fernando, can you answer the intercom for me?
I just
Fernando?
I can't tell if he's saying Fernando.
Fernando?
Is he saying Fernando?
Vampires don't answer the intercom.
Oh shit, it's a vampire.
Fernando? All right, I'll answer the... Oh, hello? Hello? Is somebody... Are you at the intercom? How you going, love?
Oh fuck.
Why don't you stop being a cunt? Come down here and let us in, eh? Are you the special guests?
No,
Oh, yeah,
we are not. No, we're not the special
What
guests.
if
We're
we're the special
the
guests?
house cleaners.
The house cleaners, right?
House cleaners. It's the house
No,
cleaners.
we're not the special guests. We're the house cleaners. Here to clean your house. Fernando, did you order the house cleaners? Yes. But did you just... What? Did you answer? Hold on. Okay. I don't understand the way. Right, go ahead. At the intercom, Fernando, go answer the gate. Yes, I ordered them. All right. Is that you, Fernando? I don't think you sound like that.
I think it's working.
All right, we'll wait here at the gate. Okay. All right, I'll come let you in. Okay, smoochies. Mwah, mwah. That's weird.
I'm getting a very what we do under the shadows or what the fuck that
Yeah,
show's
yeah,
called
yeah.
vibe right now.
Perfect.
Very much a Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows kind of character.
That show is beyond ridiculous.
Dude,
but
that
I
show
love
is
it.
so good. It's so good. And then I think probably like 5 minutes pass. And then 10 minutes pass if you guys just standing there. And then this man with flowing golden locks all the way down to his shoulders comes kind of strutting down this cobblestone pathway towards the gate. He's dressed in just a ridiculous, over-the-top, poofy, baggy Victorian clothing. And his face is powdered with just a little bit of blush on the cheeks. And he comes up to the gate. He says, hello? Are you sure you're not the special guests?
How you going, bruv? Why don't you just go ahead and describe what this special guest looks like?
I can't tell if this is a test. Is this part of the test?
Well, if we told you, it wouldn't be much of a test now, would it?
That's a good
You trying to
point.
skirt around the outside, eh?
That's a good point. Fernando should be the one answering the door. This is why. Of course you're the special guests.
No, that's
All right.
no. We're here to clean.
Oh, here to
I
clean.
get
We're here
it.
to clean
I
all
know.
the special guests.
I know what you're here for, to clean. And he winks like a giant wink.
Right,
Of
is he-
course.
has he
Of
got
course.
something wrong with his eye?
And I'm sure after you've cleaned,
all right. Well, that's
I'm sure everything will be just fine. You'll see I'm doing a great job. And Fernando has been dropping the ball, but I'm probably going to kill him. So don't worry about anything. Come on in. And he starts undoing all the locks and pressing some buttons. And he kind of like throws the chain over, and it kind of makes the knot worse. And he starts like trying to pull the chain through. And he pinches his fingers. Ow, fucking shit. Fucking Fernando should be doing this. Vampires
You're
don't answer, don't
okay?
open the doors. No, I've got it. It's fine.
You need some help there, bruv.
No, I need Fernando. I need
Rippy can help
Fernando, who's not at the door.
Here, allow Rippy to give you an hand.
Oh,
And can I have Rippy go up to try to use his charlatan ways, and if he has any whatsoever, to try to like use some lock picking know-how or whatever, general lock picking thievery fuckery to try to help out with the lock? Because the point being that he's trying to ingratiate himself with what is ostensibly a powerful person, at least more powerful than Fernando.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna play with some pretty flubbery stats at the start here.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
And you know, like the charlatan is just barely coming to life within you as you've stepped through. You're a clever guy, anyways. So what I'll do is, why don't you roll 2d6 plus let's give you +2, because this is a skill that you've kind of already had a little bit.
Oh, double natty
So,
6.
With double nat 6 and a +2, you've rolled a fucking 14 for the first roll of the fucking arc.
That was good
give
to
me back my dice.
I know, right? Holy fuck. And so I think like it's so deft. It's like you help him in such a way that like your hands are kind of darting in and out between the chains and around the chains and pressing the buttons and holding this thing and that thing, that it looks like he's kind of doing it all, but you're making it easy for him to do it.
Sure.
And as he's done, he kind of looks at you with like this big genuine smile on his face, like, thank you.
Aye, don't mention it, bruv. Happy to help.
Not what I expected from the special guests. That won't go on my record, right? The fact that you had to help?
We'll see.
All right. Don't like that very much, but don't worry. Everything's going to be fine when we get inside. You're going to love it. Except some of the places where Fernando dropped the ball, but don't worry. I'm probably going to kill him. Everything's fine.
Okay.
Come
This record you mentioned, do you have anything else on it?
with, wouldn't
You should probably.
Wouldn't you know that?
Well,
Of course we know that, but ain't you supposed to be honest with us?
Ain't
Of
you?
course. And I think it's a pretty clean record. Except for maybe one thing on there, but I'm pretty sure I was forgiven for that, so I think everything should be fine.
very good.
Excellent.
All right.
I want
Excellent.
to take out a notepad and just like jot it down.
And he kind of takes a giant, like overly ornate handkerchief with just so much kind of extra stitching on it, and it's got a big Y stitched into the front, and it's got lots of frills and lace on the sides, and he kind of dabs his forehead as he kind of takes a glance at you, jotting something down.
I don't say anything. I'm just like the social worker that just writes down in the background.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My book, and ever so slightly put it in my inside jacket pocket.
And he kind of bows and extends his hand towards the house, and he says, all right, well, I mean, you already know my name is Yerby, and I'm here to
Oh my god, of course.
show you around the house a little bit.
I hate you because my initial instinct was we were gonna have to kill this person, and now you just said that he's gonna live forever.
Forever this one's gonna live.
And he's like, oh, I should ask, of course, are any of you vampires?
Not yet.
Well,
No, not me.
pretty sure one of us has got fangs.
And he's doing the thing where he's like leaning on the guy's shoulder and like pointing at the cow and stuff.
Wait, is that person a cat?
What?
Wait.
No. Come on. Come on,
I
man.
smile real big and say, "Did you just ask if I'm a cat?"
No, of course not. I would never be so rude
And forward.
and forward.
And forward.
And you're
Um,
incredibly sorry if you offended my friend, right?
And I'm incredibly sorry if I offended you. Not my
I take
intention.
out my book. I take out my book and write it again.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Very good.
Very funny.
good. That's a funny joke.
That's a very funny joke. Okay. I've just never seen someone in their monster form all the time. But I guess, you know what? It's not my place to question, and you just do your thing. But if anyone's a vampire, I can, of course, invite you into the house so you can actually come in.
You want to know a secret?
I would love to know a secret.
My friend here is an enforcer. That's why they're in their monster form. So, this is pretty serious. So take it seriously.
I am very sorry. I didn't realize you had bringing in. Is that a bad sign?
No. It. I guess the best way to put it is like, if it goes bad, we'll be prepared.
Don't worry. Not going to go bad here.
Excellent. Then you have
Everything's
nothing to worry about. Okay,
perfect.
let's go inside.
great. Okay, we'll go inside. I mean, just to cover the bases, if I could get your names, I'll invite you all in by name. Make sure I won't presume whether you're vampires or not. Please come in. And he points at you, Bishop.
Bishop.
Please come into my abode, Bishop. And please come into my abode. He points at you, I've the Tiger.
Tiger.
Please come into my abode, Tiger. And he looks at you, Rippy.
I think Rippy takes off his top hat, and you can hear the as he slides his hand through his hair.
Yeah.
And then as the guy's like gesturing in, he like grabs his hand in a really floppy handshake.
Aye, Rippy there, bruv, Rippy.
Please come into my abode, Rippy. And you, my fine astute gentleman, who's so very helpful to making sure that I don't screw it up.
I think he's been on this. He's been holding this handle of whiskey for a while now, so I think he's a little sauced up. And after hearing Bishop's name, I think he goes, Knight. Name's Knight.
Please enter my abode, Knight. Thank you very much. I shouldn't presume whether you're vampires or not. That was very rude of me. This is my humble home, and it's got different music than outside. And there we go. It's very spooky. Very, very spooky house.
It's nice.
Very oppressive. I make sure that if I bring people in here, they're not very happy Unless it's Fernando. I don't know where you're hiding, but we've got the special guests here, and you're being very rude. Oh, I killed Fernando.
What do you mean you killed Fernando? What was all that about out there? You're gonna kill Fernando and screaming after him and all the rest.
I forgot I killed Fernando last week. Oh no.
Well,
Start
for
writing
goodness
it
sake.
I was supposed to get a replacement, but I forgot. Oh, I miss Fernando. He was so good. He was such a
Then
good...
why did you kill him?
He was useless. Couldn't do anything. Couldn't do anything. I asked him one thing. Bring me dinner every night. And he couldn't. Or maybe he did. I don't remember. But I killed him. And, well, you're not going to meet Fernando because I guess he's dead. And that makes sense why none of the rooms are being cleaned. Okay. Some of the rooms are going to be dirty because I thought Fernando was cleaning them, but I forgot he was dead. So just forget that. Would you like a tour of the mansion?
Yes.
Obviously.
Of course, yes.
Sure.
Perfect. Okay, so, and he starts like walking down the main hallway, opens up a door. This one is an empty bedroom, and it's a little bit dirty, but that's okay. It's very good. And this one next to it is another empty bedroom. It's got
Is it just you in this house?
no, it's me and my familiar Fernando. It's just the two of us, and then sometimes we have some other people who come in when we need to torture them or kill them or something like that.
The dead Fernando?
I don't think he's dead. Oh, yeah, that's right. I killed him last week. Yeah, so I guess it's just me and the people that I'm Oh, Fernando was supposed to feed them. They're probably dead.
Oh.
Okay. I've got to get this Fernando situation figured out. But yeah, no, just us. This room over here is a kitchen. Oh, no, it's another empty bedroom. We've got a lot of... Do you want to see all the empty bedrooms?
Yes.
Yes, each.
All right. Perfect. And here we have the master bedroom. This was Fernando's room.
Perfect.
Oh,
And I think he lays down in his bed.
Yes, he would lay on there just like that before I killed him. Oh, poor
I
Fernando.
think he
Fernando.
slowly gets out of the bed after hearing that.
I killed him right there on the bed. I remember all the blood and the screaming and why?
Wait. And I think he looks under the... Yep, blood's still here.
Yeah, he's a
Blood's still
giant
here.
soaked
Yep.
through pile of blood. So yeah, Fernando was supposed to clean that, but of course, it's his blood after he died.
I mean, you should clean up after yourself. I mean,
That's what
Terrible.
I had Fernando for. He's supposed to clean that up.
no,
I'm a vampire.
I mean, he should
I
have
don't
cleaned
clean
up
that.
after himself when he had the
Yes.
he's terrible. I mean, he goes off
Exactly.
and dies, and then he just doesn't clean up after
That's
himself. What the
just
hell's
it.
wrong with him?
Literally the worst familiar I've ever had. I kill him and he doesn't even clean up his own blood. All right.
Not
Does
anymore.
anyone
This
have any
stuff.
fucking idea what anyone's talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? A familiar and he's dead. And why are you making it sound like you know what he's talking about?
I love you. This is great.
All right.
So, Mr. Rippy, is there a problem with...
No problem. Oh, no problem. Oh, just having a bit of the old tish toss up the old smashing nanas, isn't it?
Tish tosh, that's right.
Just
There-
have a point up the stairs, isn't it?
Yes, that's the
Keep
one.
a leaf off
That's
the old
the
coconut
one.
bro. Yeah.
That's the...
Anyway,
And he's
what
kind
are
of
we
like
here for?
looking at the rest of you in the eyes like...
There you go.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, bruv.
Do you feel better or worse after that?
You know, a bit of both, if I'm being honest. Had a wicked stomach ache, not sure it's gone.
You have a stomach ache?
You just haven't eaten all day.
It's
Feeling a
past
bit,
tense.
feeling a
Oh,
bit peckish. So kind of was expecting some sort of platter.
of course. No,
meats
that's
and
my
cheeses or
fault. I
something.
can't believe I thought we'd do the tour, then the dinner, but of course you come all the way from Varna, so you must be starving, and I'm making you walk around my stupid shitty house.
That's
Fernando
right.
hasn't even cleaned because Fernando's fucking around somewhere and I can't find him.
He's dead. You killed him.
Oh, I killed him last week. That's right.
Yep.
Oh man. All right.
You have a bad memory.
No, I remember everything. Don't worry. And if I forget, Fernando reminds me. And he was supposed to have made dinner for us, but I suppose he can't because he's
right.
dead.
We just order in.
Well, I tell you what, I've got a couple employees in the basement who I'm torturing. I was going to eat one of them for dinner. If you would like something, I could have him make something for you.
Before you kill him, yeah, that would be great.
Before I kill him. But I don't really know what kind of monsters you are, and so do you want to tell me
You don't
what
know what, sorry?
what would you like to eat?
Meat.
Bangers
don't
and
you-
mash.
Some
Okay.
sort of fish would be great. You could take us to your kitchen and we could just look around.
Fish? Meat? Okay, meat. I got lots of that. The alive or dead?
Dead and cooked, medium rare.
That cooked?
Yes.
Whichever.
Okay.
You've never tried it?
I mean, back before the change, I liked that kind of food a little bit.
Isn't it too common these days? All of us ascended having to, eat everything raw. Shouldn't we be able to decide?
I mean, of course, it's our prerogative to have whatever we want, but you sure you want it cooked?
And sometimes I like to nibble, not as like a main course, but as like a side course, like baby carrots.
Oh, that's so weird. I've never tried that before.
Yes, reminds me of the old ways, just a little bit.
All right, if that's the way you want to do it, I'll
It's kind of like when you only wax half your scrotum.
that makes perfect sense. Yeah, okay. No, that if you'd started with that, I would have understood completely.
That's my mistake.
All right. Go, please have a seat in the kitchen, and I will bring some dinner options to us. I will be back shortly. Just maybe 5 minutes. Go down to the basement, pick up the food, and bring it back upstairs.
Don't eat them first. Bring us our food first.
That's right. Eat him after he makes the food.
Yes.
Of course, yes, of course. Fernando, I'm going to the basement. I'm going to have to get dinner all by myself. He likes it when I guilt trip him a little bit.
I can imagine.
And then he kind of walks down one of the hallways. And you kind of hear the footsteps get quieter and quieter. Then you hear the footsteps get louder and louder as you kind of see him walking towards you, and then he kind of like giggles, or like one of those like awkward laughs, like and he points to the side and he walks down a different hallway.
Big house, big house. What room are we in?
So you guys are kind of in a hallway next to a whole bunch of bedrooms.
Were we right next to the master bedroom where Fernando got killed?
He thought it was the master bedroom, but it was actually just Fernando's bedroom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do we want to snoop around? Well, I mean, we got nothing else to do, right?
I think it's not a bad idea. He didn't tell us to wait here.
Yeah.
He just said he was going to go get dinner.
What's over? I want to open the drawers by the by Fernando's bed.
Okay, yeah, you open up the drawers and you see very neatly folded pairs of polka dot boxers. You see a couple rolled up black and red striped socks. You see very neatly pressed and ironed button down shirts. It's all very nice and neatly kept in there.
I hold up the shorts and say, Fernando was a jester. He must have been a jester for this yerby.
And some dust actually falls off it when you hold it up.
Oh, might have been a while.
Well, I
Sebastian-
guess no one tried to crack any jokes then. If you want to end up right
He must not have liked his sense of humor, yeah. Sebastian,
Yeah.
how old was the blood? What?
I like you, Cat Man.
Can Bishop do anything to ascertain that information?
Yeah, absolutely. So you
I know
can,
I don't have anything set up yet, but you know.
yeah, exactly. But I think, I mean, you're kind of used to looking at, evidence and trying to glean the truth of situations. I think you can go ahead and roll a 2d6 plus 2 as well, since this is kind of in your wheelhouse. My God. Okay, so I guess just have fun fucking solving the campaign with fucking rolls like this, a 6 and a 5, a 13 total. The blood is very old, like probably a month or two old. And there's a lot of it soaked probably like right through the mattress.
It's about a month or two old.
Wow,
But
his
my-
memory is really bad.
Yes, it is. So does that mean he hasn't eaten in a month and a half? 2 months?
might mean his memory problems is coming from drinking blood with high cholesterol.
What does
Memory
that mean?
problems. Now everyone's a critic these days, huh?
No, that was a good one. I'm gonna write
Right.
that down.
Okay.
That was high cholesterol. What the hell does that even mean?
You wouldn't get it. Well,
Oh,
what else can we see here?
Can I roll to like see if I see like a letter sticking out or like a stamp that's recently been used or anything like that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll, just kind of roll straight 2d6.
Ooh.
Wow, you guys
Hey,
are killing these
let's go.
rolls. So the thing is, you just kind of take in the whole room and you kind of take a look at the other rooms and stuff like that. You really kind of get the sense that the place isn't very well taken care of in the past couple months. You do glean the fact that before it was completely abandoned, it was quite well taken care of. Like, whoever this Fernando was definitely did a good job of keeping the place clean and proper and pressed and tidy. And definitely, you know, between a month or 2 months ago, Fernando was killed by somehow releasing a massive amount of blood into the bed. And ever since then, literally nothing has been touched.
Very interesting.
It looks like once Fernando, you know, ain't nothing been touched since then.
Interesting.
Actually,
anything else? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
oh, after you.
I was just gonna say, is there anything else in this room at all that anything that's like, oh, that looks neat?
I mean, largely it
Maybe-
just
maybe a black book because of special names for special guests, something like that.
Okay,
It
okay.
sort of leads to kind of make ourselves useful and staying inside this house, you know.
Yeah. Okay. I kind of like that. That's a good idea. That actually makes a lot of month or two ago. Okay, sure. I'll tell you what is there. Yeah, okay. Let's take that idea. You do find under the mattress as you're kind of tossing the room, you do find a little black book, and it's got a list of names, and they're all no real correlation between any of them, and they're all very weird, monstery sounding names, and they are crossed out with a check mark and a little note beside it that's like something like eats bugs or no sunlight or is vampire or needs cage or stuff like that. And you gather that these are the previous special guests who have arrived, and this is a list of things to make sure to do or not do to appease these special guests.
Gotcha. Okay.
So in some way, shape, or form, Yerby should be trying to appease you in some way, but you're not totally sure why. But you are definitely the guests of honor, and Fernando used to go way out of his way to make sure that these special guests were taken care of properly.
I kind of want to try something, and I think how this ability works, it's actually going to be amazing. I think. Is it cool if I try it?
It depends on the ability, because you guys haven't really changed yet. Like, you don't have many abilities really yet. You're just kind of like nothing. So what is the ability?
Well, I was curious if starting moves applied, but the ability is like, I know a spell, and it's basically I tell you what effect I want the spell to do, and you have to tell me what the cost, risk, or consequences involving that spell would be.
Okay. I can tell you right now that if you attempt a spell, you will quicken the change, and that will cause some uncontrolled mutations, but and will kind of shorten the time that you have to find a way to deal with the change. But you can make a something happen if you want to accept a quickening of the change.
Well, I mean, if we just got here, yeah, and he's freaking shit-faced. Like, I was imagining like he would this is how he kind of stumbles upon he has magic, but if we're not quite there yet, I think it wouldn't happen.
Yeah, he would kind of have to try. Like, at this point, with how weak it is, he would have to really kind of poop himself to make a spell happen.
Exactly. So, yeah, I will say nah.
Okay, sounds good. And then as you guys are kind of looking around, you hear some footsteps, and they get kind of farther away. And then you hear the footsteps getting closer again. And you see Yerby kind of walk by the door of the room that you guys are in, and he kind of glances in as he walks by, and then he walks backwards. He's like, "Oh, you're here. I thought you'd be in the kitchen by now."
Just
This
checking.
isn't the kitchen?
No, this is Fernando's room where.
Oh, right. How strange.
And he's not in here, right?
No,
No.
Fernando.
Fernando,
No,
he's
he's
got
not here.
guests in the house again. I don't know where he's at. Maybe he's getting groceries or something. Anyways, we can go have some dinner now, and I'll make you something very nice. You like the cooked meat?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
I ate a cooked meat, yes.
All right.
Do you have any bugs in?
Bugs. Let's see. Fernando is supposed to buy. I'm sure I have some in the cupboards. I'll get one of my employees to get one for you before I kill him.
Great.
Excellent.
And you, Mr. Sebastian, what kind of food would you like?
Yes.
All right, perfect. 3
As long
cooked
as
meats.
it's hot.
3 cooked
meat.
meats and the bug. Perfect.
No. If you wouldn't mind getting me a jammy dodger.
Jammy Dodger.
Hey,
Uh,
perhaps a chip buddy.
what's
Right.
jammy
Sounds good.
Sit-
Chip, or a chip buddy.
chip buddy?
Chip buddy. Yeah, chip buddy.
Chip
or a jammy dodger.
buddy.
Hi.
What's
You got it. A
what's-
jammy dodger or a chip buddy. All right,
what's
sounds
an
good.
chip
Okay.
buddy?
And he like turns around and he's just looking at the wall now.
All right, we can go to the kitchen. I'll get your food. And he kind of leads you down a couple hallways, and at one point he kind of walks down a hallway, then he looks up at a chandelier. It's like, oh, this is the wrong way, and then he has to like kind of turn you all around and kind of follow you out the hallway kind of thing. And it's like, it's just a right down there. Yeah, it's a right. You end up going down to this giant dining hall with this huge table. All the settings are out. Big lit up chandelier, nice silverware. You got your soup spoons, your other spoons, the little spoons, the salad forks and meat forks and other forks and two-tine forks and whatever the fuck else goes in a big fucking setting. And he has you all sit down. And he brings this guy out. Just this guy who looks fucking sullen and sunken, and his eyes are dark circles from not having slept, and he looks beaten. You can see some blood on his on the cuffs of his shirt and on the bottom of his pants kind of thing. And he's just kind of standing there staring at the ground. And he's like, all right, what kind of meat do you like? Arm meat? Leg meat?
Tummy for me.
Tummy meat, okay. And he kind of grabs a like rapier off the fireplace mantle.
Uh-oh.
And he just like fucking slashes the guy across the stomach. The guy just starts screaming. He's like, quiet.
Oh my god.
You're supposed to be dinner. You be quiet now. Fernando, they're yelling again. All right. Couple more cuts should do it. And he slashes the guy a couple times and just kind of rips a piece of meat off of the guy's stomach as the guy's screaming. He's like, all right.
I think Rippy is like has a horrified grimace on his face, and then as he rips the stomach meat off, he like absentmindedly licks his lips.
I don't think there's any more stomach meat left on this one. Anybody else? Some thigh meat, all right. And he like kind of stands on the guy's chest, and the guy like literally is incapable of getting away when he does that. And he just, after a couple swipes, hacks off a piece of leg meat. And it's on the ground. He's like, I'll pick that up in a minute. Other meat from this one?
I'm a rib man myself.
Ribs. Okay, we'll do that one last. And
I had my heart set on bugs, but
Oh,
if
that's
I
right,
could
you
do
wanted the
some
bugs.
ears. Like if you're
Oh.
sparing the ears.
the ears. Okay, that's I don't get ears very often. Okay.
Oh, a delicacy, the texture.
And he kind of like takes a slash at the guy's face and kind of cuts the ear half off and just slashes through the face. And then takes another slash. The ear comes off. He's like, all right, now the ribs. I think we might have to kill this one before we get the ribs. They make a mess when they're flailing around. He just stabs the guy through the heart. And then like with his bare hands, pushes his fingers through the guy's rib cage and rips off a chunk of ribs. And then he's kind of standing there holding a chunk of stomach, a severed ear, a couple ribs with some meat on it, and a giant chunk of thigh. And he says, Johnson, I've got your friend here. And another guy walks in looking just like equally as defeated and sunken and sullen. And he kind of plops all the meat into the guy's arms, like, cook this until it's cooked meat. Okay? Then you come back here and I eat you. Okay? Okay. He'll do a really good job. Don't worry. He's great at this. And if he's not, I'll kill his family.
Whoa.
Oh, right.
And then he kind of sits down, and like he's covered in blood at this point, and he just kind of like starts sucking his fingers and licking his fingers and licking the like cuff the lace cuffs of his hands where all the blood spattered. And he says, all right, let's talk about the audit. And that's where we'll end.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh, holy shit, man.
Okay.
What can
What
you be
a
auditing
fucking
about?
cool episode, man. Holy shit. I have no
I'm so
idea what
curious.
the fuck to expect now.
Yeah. So you guys are now officially in the red ink, and it is gonna be fucking bizarre.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be fucking twisted, but I think it's gonna be a lot of fun too, guys.
I'm very fucking excited.
Um,
I fucking love it already. I think the new characters are so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think it's such a cool spin on things. I fucking love it. I'm super excited.
Yeah, you guys chose really cool classes, man. So I've got written down what you chose. I'll make sure to take a look at the playbooks, and then we will iron out the specific details about your classes. You know, the dice rolls, the stats, and all that stuff next time. And then we'll be playing for real. We'll just kind of be rolling along as as the final arc kind of reveals itself to you guys.
Sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
man.
Okay.
Can't fucking wait.
Same place, same time next week, guys.
Fuck yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right.
Chat.
Night, night.
Thanks, bye.
Aw.